Disney Channel.
What's this podcast called?
Stepsister from Planet Weird.
Podcast from Planet Weird.
Oh, Luck of the Irish. More like Freak Me in the Eyeballs.
I love this movie.
No!
I told you not to bring up prom in this episode.
Oh, you want to talk about prom, mama? Drama-ka-flama, baby. I was nominated for winner of
God damn it!
Yum, yum, yum. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
It's Christmas again.
Merry Christmas, Martha May. That's right. This year we're talking about Christmas again.
Again. Don't mind me. I'm just cutting some... What do people eat on Christmas? Some roast beef.
Some hoo-hash. Welcome to episode 291 of Podcast from Planet Weird.
Woo!
Yes, it is. This is the one that comes out right before Christmas. Hanukkah has already started. Happy Hanukkah to those celebrating.
Happy Hanukkah, Jewish people. L'chaim. I don't know if that's right.
I will be watching Full Court Miracle. And if you're listening to this, then I already watched it. Because what a film.
No.
Judah Maccabee.
The Rugrats once said, let my people go.
Oh, a Maccababy's gotta do what a Maccababy's gotta do. If you don't know who we are, that's so silly. We're Juan and Sarah, and on this podcast, we talked about all of the Disney Channel original movies, except for one. Brie Larson, 2023. It's our year.
It's never gonna happen. She's an Oscar winner. She won, right?
Yes, she won an Oscar.
She won.
But she used to like my tweets on Twitter.com.
Well, guess what? MissTwitter.com is about to MissTwitter.gone. Is Elon Musk getting fired?
Anyways, then we also talk about some 90s and 2000s movies that maybe you as well grew up watching. But, sometimes we talk about these newer ones, like this movie we're talking about today, which is a Netflix original film, Falling for Christmas, starring Lindsay Lohan.
And you might ask yourself,
who is that?
But one, Sarah, who the fuck is Lindsay Lohan? But also...
Lohan. High Hand.
In friend.
Not to be confused with Lindsay High Hands.
Lindsay High Hands. You're asking yourself, but this just came out this year. This isn't in your childhood. There's no reason to be nostalgic. Wrong.
Juan's going to raise his children on this film.
This is what they're going to be growing up to watch. Just this on loop. And Matilda. The one also coming out on Netflix.
That looks good from that clip I've seen. The
way I've been listening to Revolting Children on loop.
I've actually never listened to the soundtrack.
I am a big fan of the original musical.
Speaking of musicals and Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls the musical.
Confirmed.
Obviously, it was on Broadway. Did great there. We didn't see it. We don't have Broadway money. But they're making the movie adaptation.
Oh, the musical?
They're doing like a Hairspray. They took Mean Girls, they made it a musical.
Okay, but we're not doing it live, right? It's not going to air on ABC.
No. This is a movie, and they just cast it. They just announced the casting.
Lindsay?
No. One person is Ali Carvalho, Moana, who we also saw in Crush. We watched that Hulu movie.
Moana!
I don't remember who she's playing. It might be...
Honestly...
It might be Janice.
I was going to say, it sounds like a Janice part. Because she's brown. And Janice was kind of racially ambiguous in the movie.
She was Lebanese. Remember at the end she says Lebanese.
Oh, yeah.
And then Renee Rapp is...
Zellweger?
Renee Rapp, who was on Broadway as Regina George.
Regina?
Yes. She... is reprising her role in the movie.
As Regina?
Yes, and it's going to be so fucking good. Queer icon Renee Rapp, we love her. If you don't know the HBO Max show, The Sex Lives of College Girls, that show's great.
Well, guess what? It got canceled.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
It actually got picked up for season 3.
Let's go, college girls.
But it's a good show, and she's my favorite character on there, Leighton. And I'm just very excited for that. Also, Sabrina Carpenter played Katie Heron for a run. And you and I were just listening to Sabrina Carpenter's song, Christmas
Christmas again.
Christmas the whole year round.
Again.
Gotta keep it going the whole year round.
Okay, but Christmas all year round is a bad idea.
No, you seen Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas? Because I just watched that with the kids today, and that's what Huey, Dewey, Louie wanted.
And it was bad.
And they said, cut the cameras, dead ass. We gotta take it back.
Cut the cameras. I can't, because it was the stuff, it was the food, it was too much. It was the consumerism.
It was too much, and it makes it less special. Mm-hmm. So sorry, Sabrina Carpenter, but you were wrong.
We can't.
But that song slaps. Anyways, so we're talking about this Netflix movie today starring Lindsay Lohan. You may remember that in April, we did our April Lohan month of Lindsay movies. So we know a thing or two about her.
And she's back. She's back with a vengeance.
She's back with
a powerhouse
Mouth.
Performance. She's back on Glee.
I didn't know she was Glee until I was reading the trivia for this movie. That she was on Glee. Mm-hmm. I stopped before we ever got there. Also, did you know Cord Overstreet's dad was famous? Because I just read him in the Nepo Babies article.
Nepo Babies?
Yeah, you know, little nepotist.
Like Christina Ricci.
Who is her? Who?
Lionel Richie.
No.
What?
Those are different. Christina Ricci. Richie. Lionel Richie. Nicole Richie.
Oh!
Christina Ricci is a different name.
And the whole thing is the worm.
Christina Ricci somehow related to Lionel Richie.
7 Degrees.
Yeah, his dad was a country singer-songwriter.
Wow. You know what? Sorry, I'm eating. I haven't had food.
Yeah, that's fine. We had to squeeze in, this recording, the holidays.
For you. Because
it's fine.
We care. But I can tell. You know why?
He's got the look.
He's got the London look. He gives very country energy.
In this movie, he has a beard, and it gives off country. He's blonde, and he has a beard, and it gives off country.
Well, he's also written like this, but he does that thing that, like, country white guys do, where they're like, I don't give a shit, it's fine. I got this. You know what I mean? Like, very, like, distract.
He was homeschooled. He dated Emma Watson?
What? I think there's lies in this Wikipedia.
Girl was slumming. Because who else did she date? And remember it was, who's the fucking guy she dated? And there was that picture of him wearing, like, tennis shoes and people were dragging him for his shoes.
Why?
Oh my god.
Like at a formal event?
No, they were just, like, on a run. Which makes sense, but I don't know. I don't remember who it was. Who was it?
Just look up Emma Watson and her love life.
It's not on her Wikipedia.
Okay.
She had it redacted.
I'm going to look up Emma Watson.
Oh, it was... I remember now. It's coming back to me. It was Johnny Simmons.
Tsunami.
No, it was Johnny Simmons who plays Young Neil in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Young Neil is cute.
Okay.
Also, did you know that all rice is gluten-free? That's the last thing I Googled.
No. I did not. Anyways, I think... Isn't this our first Netflix movie we've ever covered? I don't think we've covered another Netflix Christmas... another Netflix original.
I don't remember Netflix.
I don't remember her.
You know why? Because she cancels everything gay.
Mm-hmm. And to hear more about our anger on that, listen to our other podcast, All Your Friends Are Queer, because we're about to record our finale episode after this, where we will rant!
And rave!
About all of the queer shows that were canceled this year.
In memoriam.
So many from Netflix.
Ow, my hands.
Oh no, your little baby hands. Yeah, I don't think we've talked about another Netflix one. I know...
Didn't we?
I know, like, people have said, like, oh, we should cover the Vanessa Hudgens princess switch things.
We watched another thing.
What did we watch?
Remember?
We watched Sophia Carson's movie, but it was a commentary. We did a commentary on that movie, so it was an episode. It was a bonus.
We never did, like, a formal, like, studio dance episode.
What?
The one where she's a teacher.
Yeah, no, we did a commentary for that, for Feel the Beat.
Well, shit.
Yeah, so we haven't...
Dumpling?
We just watched that with Ivy once. No, we just happened to watch that with Ivy once.
Oh shit, you're right then.
So this is a big deal for us. Before we dive into it, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Good, I'm glad you asked, because you see, with this free FOMO... I go into an ad. Free FOMO.
Because with SeatGeek...
I'm always in the seat. That commercial with the talking asses.
Hate that.
They were gross.
Jail.
I've been good. Prison, honey.
Electric chair.
To fry the ass. I've been good. Been vibing. Been chilling. I worked a shift today at that museum. And guess what? It was boring as hell.
I believe it.
But it was fine. It was cute.
Aren't you guys closed today?
We're open because of the museum store for people to shop.
Oh, okay.
But no one really showed up. And that's fine. That's fine. It's close to the holidays. If you're doing shopping right now, you're wrong. If you're listening to this episode while you're shopping, you fucked up.
The day before Christmas
You are
Eve.
pulling a turbo man. You're pulling a turbo man. And that's bad. That's bad. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm Gucci. I'm like looking around my room to see if like there's anything to talk about. I'm fine. There's nothing to report. There's nothing new here. Nothing new, nothing changed. Oh, it's been a month.
Since what?
Since the last episode. I guess we hung out with Francisco the other day. We watched Carol. That was cute. Me and you were there.
Carol.
We
Gotta
were there.
watch Carol.
We were there for Carol.
Always have to watch Carol.
I went out the other night. It was fun. It was quirky. It was cute. I started to disassociate, but I met this really cool drag queen.
Okay.
Her name is Rosie. If you guys know, well, there's a bunch of Rosies in Phoenix, I've learned. But I forgot her last name.
Half the population is named Rosie here.
But I met her. She was really cool. I felt very, welcome?
Talentless. Oh.
Oh, mama. I felt like a hack.
I felt like a hack. Exactly.
No, it was like, you know that thing where you have a mom and she makes you feel cared for? Mm-hmm. I have one. And she does that for me. But she also made me feel like this. And I said, is this Paris is burning? Mm-hmm. Is this my Paris is burning? Is this my, as some youth would call, mother? Mm-hmm. Is this mother? It was cute. It was nice. It was a good time.
Okay.
How about you? I'm asking for once.
I know. Wow. Growth. The end of 2022.
Growth.
He finally asks me. I am fine. I also worked today. I smell like a popcorn because I was popping popcorn.
The way I'm gonna disinfect this room when you leave.
Fair. One of our children who
Not the piss.
loves the what? One of our children who loves the walkie-talkies
Aww.
and like has their own was like taking my walkie-talkie, and I was like, I don't care, because we were watching Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Slay.
And like I just like let them take it, and then afterwards I was just like wiping it down with Clorox. And he's like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "Because of germs." Anyways,
God bless him.
yeah.
God bless him, everyone.
And then I'm helping him make a Krampus mask because he wants to dress up as Krampus for Christmas.
Yes, as everyone should.
So I've been I showed him how to paper mache. Yes.
Oh my god.
Paper mache, so we could get like a mold like of the nose, you know, because I didn't want it to just
Are you
be
putting
flat.
it on his face?
Me? No, it's just like out of cardboard, but I wanted it to be like, 3D, not just like flat. So we were like, and one of the 6th graders helped him, because I was like, okay, just like make the nose like this.
Wait, bleep it, bleep this. Who was it?
Yeah.
He's so nice.
So yeah, I showed him how to paper mache, and then I said, you can get whatever paint you want, my guy. Paint it.
Go crazy. I'll bring out the good acrylics.
Paint it. Yeah. I'll take you to Blick, and we'll get all the paint you want.
We'll get the good tempura.
Yeah. So that's that. Oh, I went to our teen. Well, you don't work there anymore, but you know her. Our teen's performance.
I saw you said you.
I Insta
This is
storied.
not caramelized. I'm not gonna.
I Insta storied. It was actually, so it's like a private school and seems like very like artsy fartsy. Mm-hmm. And it was very like progressive auto insurance.
Like they didn't hate gay people.
Yes, because Because the kindergartners off key, off pitch, like whatever, not good.
They're babies.
The intermediate kids better. Teens,
Slay.
show stopping. They did swing dance.
Shit on it, vomit. I saw that Glee. I saw Glee.
They did swing dance. They did percussion on automotive parts, and then it was all to like songs that were like car themed, like Gasolina, or
shut the fuck up.
He's Going the Distance. That song, stuff like that. But then there's also a part where they all sang. We
are the world.
They sang something. I don't remember what song it was, and then they.
They sang something with words.
I don't know.
Notes.
No, but the more important part was then like it just became instrumental, and like a screen dropped and it showed artwork from each of them, and it was all about like the future of our nation, and like being like stop the violence, stop the bullshit, and like every kid had like a line they wrote to say like that they came up with. And so, like, this one kid...
Not them spitting verses about changing the world.
Yeah, and so, like, this one kid, like, their art had, like, you know, like, a pride flag. And, like, his whole thing was, like... It was, like, cool art. And then his speech was, like, diversity should be celebrated, but it shouldn't be used as, like, a marketing campaign. And I screamed, gay!
He said corporate pride is over, babes. Oh, my God.
No, but I was, like...
I'm going to say this.
Said, I can tell that you are gay, and I love this for you.
We've been new, but these...
I know, I was all of a sudden like, oh my God, I have hope for the future?
These Gen Z motherfuckers have something... It's clicking. It's clicking.
And they were all like that. It was all about, like, you'd see stuff about, like, open borders. You would see stuff about, like, immigration.
No cops.
It was great. This is our teens. I don't think you can hear. I don't even know because like it's an iPhone. It's not gonna be great audio quality. But like this was hers on here. Gay, and she mentioned Martin Luther King Jr. I couldn't hear the rest.
Is that Harriet Tubman with a pride flag over her face?
I don't know.
Work.
I don't know. We'd have to ask her, but gave me some hope. I said, "Wow,
I love that."
Yeah, that was cute.
I have to believe that this school pissed off so many parents that night.
I said, "I believe the children are the future." I know. I was like,
I'll let you know.
I was like looking around to see if anyone was getting mad. To be like. But I was like, I guess if these parents are sending their kids to this like art school, they're probably chill.
So it was an art school.
I think.
Okay.
I haven't researched it. But it's like a private school, and like they did this whole performance thing and like swing dance. What school has swing dancing?
Glee.
Yeah.
I saw that Glee.
Mm-hmm. You did message me saying, "Is this Glee?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glee.
But
you know what also has Glee? The holiday season and this movie.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Falling for Christmas is a 2022 American Christmas romantic comedy film starring Lindsay Lohan as a spoiled heiress who loses her memory in a skiing accident and lands in the care of a lodge owner widower at Christmas time.
Christmas time. Wait. What's that song? It's like, Christmas time.
I don't know.
Wow.
The film is directed by Janine Damian.
We love a Janine.
In her directorial debut.
Debois.
From a screenplay by Jeff Bonnet and Ron Oliver.
Bonnet?
Cord Overstreet, George Young, Jack Wagner, and Olivia Perez also appear in supporting roles. But their names are not on that poster. This poster
it literally just says Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan. All caps. They knew who they were marketing this to. They said, we don't, Cord Overstreet doesn't have fans.
That's all you need to know. So the only person who has a Wikipedia page out of, like, those directors and writers
Lohan.
that, no, the director and writers that I read is Ron Oliver, who is has directed several episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. And he directed one of our least favorite movies we've talked about on this show, which is Harriet the Spy Blog Wars. So
cut to the clip of me screaming at the dinner table.
And also, I looked up Janine's. I was on Letterboxd, and you can see her other work. Nothing of note. Nothing of note. It was like a Marley and Me direct-to-video sequel type of thing. Let me go back.
It was as if she had never existed.
It was as if she has been created. Janine. Yes, she produced A Princess for Christmas.
Okay.
She produced Marley and Me, The Puppy Years.
Okay.
Hot Tamale. Which has...
Was that Blake Lively?
Carmen Electra in it. No. I don't know who that is. Anyways, I
only
so
know
a
the
lot
candy.
of like
first timers here.
A lot of Hallmark looking movies.
And you know what? You know that's always a good sign.
This just she was an actor in the 1982 Annie film.
Was she Annie?
But also in Captain EO.
What the fuck is that?
From Disneyland with Michael Jackson. With Redacted. Anyways, so this movie was released November 10th, 2022.
It sure was.
On Netflix.com.
Mm-hmm.
No box office and no budget given.
Damn, they're keeping it a secret. They don't want us to know how much of that budget went to Lindsay herself.
Because the gays would get mad. They'll say, yes, you gave us more Lindsay, but at what cost?
And why wasn't it more?
Cost.
And why wasn't it more?
This marked Lindsay Lohan's first role in a major production in over a decade following a series of career setbacks while recovering from addiction and legal issues.
Mm-hmm.
It was filmed in Utah. Lindsay's sister Aliana and Cord Overstreet recorded songs for the project, which are featured on the soundtrack album.
Mm-hmm.
There was a screening event held for fans, hosted by the cast and crew in New York City. And this says the movie received generally mixed reviews from critics who mostly found the story to be formulaic and cliched, but praised Lohan's acting return and on-screen presence. It had one of the best opening weekends for a Netflix original movie in 2022.
Years.
On the streaming service.
I'm going to have a couple words. Every Christmas movie is trivial. Every Christmas movie is exactly the same. What did they say? What was that word they used?
Formulaic.
Every fucking Christmas movie is formulaic and cliche. You know which one isn't? No, I'm kidding. It is The Holiday. You know what's another one?
Did you see that you can rent the movie? The movie. You can rent the movie at Redbox. Did you see that? Did you guys heard about this?
Have you guys heard about Redbox?
Did you guys know and hear of Redbox? Did you hear about that?
No.
No, you can. I believe you can rent the place that Cameron Diaz visits. Kate Winslet's house.
The hatch. The hut.
The hatch underground.
What are they called?
Yeah.
Her little cabbage. Cabin?
Little cabbage?
What is it called? Her cottage.
Yes, cottage. There you go.
You can rent it?
Okay. New York Post. How to stay in the cottage from the holiday. Beginning of fall 2023, you can stay in a nearly exact replica of Cameron Diaz's English getaway known as the Rose Hill Cottage. Only the exterior was filmed there. Obviously. But that doesn't mean you can't get a taste of the cozy, idyllic scenery. Okay.
I'm pissed.
But how much is it?
But is the inside the same? Am I gonna get to be in the tub? The little 2 tub?
Rates are $290 per night.
Well,
Reservations open December 1st.
it's time! The way that I would just go there to recreate
Jealousy.
turning saints into the sea.
Choking
On
on
you.
my alibis. Isn't
The
it?
spit that came out of both of our mouths.
Sorry. Okay. It says that it'll officially open October of next year.
Okay, so I have to plan my London trip. My trip to the UK, baby.
Isn't it? Speaking of Mr. Brightside, isn't it funny? Did you ever realize that like that song is just a verse and a chorus, and it repeats? Like there's no.
I'm coming out of my kitchen.
There's no second verse. He just sings it again.
And that's what's so good about it.
And yet it like is still
The infamy.
such a good song.
I dare anyone to try that. I dare anyone to try to do that again.
Yes. So for the
low, low price of $3 million.
anyway, back to Falling for Christmas. So it like did really well when it came out. It says 30.5 million CVE in 4 days. I don't know what that means.
CVE.
It says it's the best opening for 4 days for an English-speaking film released on a Thursday.
As opposed to an English-speaking film released on a Friday.
Yes. So it did well in that regard.
Cool.
Let's see.
Us just saying words that we don't know.
Do you remember when they announced it? Twitter was
Hootin'
and
and
hollering.
hollering.
They were
I don't remember
losing it. I just remember them saying that she was going to be in this movie.
Everyone was ready because the last time we saw her, she was partying in Mykonos.
No, last time we saw her, she was trying to kidnap a child on Instagram Live. Do you remember that? Are we all just supposed to forget that? She was trying to kidnap a child.
I sure did.
You don't remember that?
I sure forgot.
She was like, come with me.
Why was she trying to kidnap a child?
She thought that these kids were like Syrian refugees or something, but they were like, their mom was like homeless or something. And they were like with her and she thought, I don't know. There's like footage of it on Instagram Live.
Syrian refugees.
Something like that. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, about her decision to join the film, Lindsay Lohan said, I feel like what we don't have enough of right now is romantic comedies. And that's exactly what it is. It's a really fun, uplifting, romantic comedy. And it's actually really funny. When I read the script and we started to film it, I didn't realize how physically funny we were going to be. There's a lot of physical comedy in it, which I really like doing. It's one of my favorite things to do, which I haven't gotten to do in a while.
Cut to just the scene.
You heard it here first. She fell down a mountain for real. She did her own stunt.
Tina took a tumble. I was gonna say, cut to the bit of just her fucking up that entire like bed and breakfast. At like 30-minute mark.
Yes. Obviously, Roger Ebert has nothing to say about this.
Because he's fucking dead.
Let's go to IMDb trivia, which I did look at earlier, of course. Of course. This is her first feature-length film after a 3-year break. What was the last thing before this?
Glee.
That Glee wasn't 3 years ago. What a bright time, it's the right time. No, wasn't it like
The Mean Girls reunion.
Liz and Dick?
I don't think...
When she played Elizabeth Taylor?
I was gonna say, I don't think Liz is like Dick.
Among the Shadows.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, the Canyons. She was in the Canyons. What's Among the Shadows? Oh, I remember this poster. I think we looked this up in April Lohan. I think we had looked at this cover.
Oh, is this that... Is that weird horror movie where she like gets kidnapped?
Acting under the direction of someone unknown. Werewolves foster panic in Brussels by randomly attacking joggers. Say no more.
We're watching it.
We got it.
Unlock. Oh, no, you know what I was thinking of? The Hilary Duff movie. When we were like, what the fuck have you done recently? And it's that movie of her being one of the Manson girls.
I do recall something like that.
Or like getting murdered by the Manson family.
She is also going to be in another Netflix movie called Irish Wish.
She's gonna dominate Netflix. I see it happening.
And it's also going to be directed by Janine Damian, who directed this one. And who's in it?
That other guy from Glee that was Irish.
A bunch of nobodies. Dakota Lohan.
Her brother?
I don't know.
Work.
I don't know how big the Lohan family is. Anyways, she also executive produces this movie. This says it was Lindsay's idea to sing Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock.
Wow. Honestly, that is so camp. The fact that she sings that, and we know why.
But hold on, she wanted to do it as a nod to Mean Girls, just in the movie. She didn't think the studio was gonna make her do a full cover.
They made her do a full cover?
Which is what you hear over the bloopers at the end.
The way I'm gonna add that to my playlist right now.
Yes. She was like, are you fucking kidding me? I just wanted it to be a fun...
Listen, bitch.
A fun Easter egg.
If you start doing stuff, you better remember to... You better yes and it to the end.
The girl that plays the stylist is Lindsay Lohan's sister, Ali Lohan. The premise resembles Overboard, where an heiress suffers amnesia and falls for the handyman.
Listen, sometimes you just get amnesia and you start to fuck someone who is reasonably attractive but mild-mannered.
Lindsay Lohan and Cord Overstreet previously co-starred in Glee Nationals. I didn't know she was on Glee.
I think she's a judge.
Cord Overstreet was originally asked to read for the part of Tad Fairchild.
And he said, I ain't gay.
He said, take this F-word pillow. Get rid of this lamp.
Oh! It took me for a while. I was like, what?
This F-word pillow, this F-word lamp. What's his name on Glee?
Kurt.
Finn.
Oh!
Finn. No, the one saying it, the one being homophobic.
And then the dad comes in and he beats his ass.
And he says, get the fuck out of my house, bitch. Lindsay's favorite outfit to wear was the pink ski suit.
It is a move. It is a look.
Mm-hmm. In this movie, Lindsay Lohan's love interest is named Jake. You know who else was named Jake? In Freaky Friday, Chad Michael Murray's character named Jake. In Just My Luck, Chris Pine played a guy named Jake. What is going on with Lindsay and the Jakes?
She will only, it's confirmed, Lindsay Lohan, you heard it here, Lindsay Lohan will only star in movies that have a cast member named Jake, but she gets to kiss them at least maybe once.
This is not the first movie where Lindsay Lohan's character overfills a washing machine with soap. Because she did it in Just My Luck, remember?
I was going to say The Parent Trap.
No, she did the same thing in Just My Luck.
I don't know. I can't remember.
You don't remember that iconic scene?
My memory's so bad. It's so bad.
Okay, and then this shocked me because I didn't...
Cord Overstreet shot a deer on set.
No, I didn't. I saw the movie and it looked fine. I didn't notice anything about this scene.
There was a boom.
Strong lens flare is used during the end kissing scene to disguise the fact that Cord Overstreet is actually kissing Lindsay Lohan's stand-in.
She said, I'm not kissing that.
No.
Wait, I have to look this up.
No, she probably just was gone that day.
No.
She was in the studio recording Jingle Bell Rock.
Following.
I'd like to give him the credit. Who was it? Someone said they went to a concert at Crescent Ballroom for a band they liked, and the opener was Cord Overstreet's band.
That's fucking hilarious.
But I don't remember who that was. I want to say it was Grace or someone.
Okay, wait.
But I also can't find, a band that he was in.
Yeah, I think I can help you out with that.
I think I can help you out. But I won't.
No face. You can tell!
But, when you first watch it, you can't tell.
But, why? She was clearly there. She was there for the scene. She was there. And she said, no, I'm not kissing that. I'm not kissing that.
She was there. She was there steps before. Moments before the kiss. They said, and hold, and she
said,
she stepped out of frame.
Stops talking, just walks.
And then cried. She was there. She was there. What? Lindsay, give us answers. What happened?
Lindsay, girl. Well, we don't know. Maybe she has like... She was having
sore.
like a cold sore flared up. Or he had a cold sore and she was like, I'm not getting that. Get that away from me.
Like in Freaky Friday. I have a cold sore. I'm thinking of you.
There we go.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Anyways.
I want to believe that she just didn't want to kiss him.
Is he married or something? What if he was like...
I can't
What
kiss
if he's
anyone
like-
that isn't my
yeah.
wife. And
What if
what,
he's
the,
like
the
that?
body double was his wife? What?
He said, I have to bring my wife on set. Interesting. Okay. And why is his name Cord? If we're just gonna
Cord.
if we're gonna keep dunking on him, why is that his name?
Why is his name? What
I
are
guess
you?
because his dad was a musician.
All right, where's his brother? Note.
Fret. No.
Rest.
His sister Pickguard. Interesting.
His cousin Arpeggio.
All this says about his personal life is that he dated Emma Watson in 2018. It gives me nothing
There's
else.
nothing else. That's his only thing.
Is that real? I'm gonna Google Emma Watson Cord Overstreet. And I will have nightmares over these pictures. She can have anyone.
Like, Lindsay Lohan has kissed other people, so something had to happen.
Not recently, though.
Because she has a cold sore.
Look at how happy she is in this picture. And he's just the opposite.
Why does he look mad?
Because Papa Zappies.
The Papa Zappies?
I'm shook. Is this picture?
She's like so in love with him, and he's just like blah, 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 blah.
I'll put it in.
I just got acid.
Oh
reflux.
no! Literally just a picture of the kid. Okay, so the son. Why are paparazzi taking photos of them kissing? That's
Because they're freaks. They're nasty freaks.
like photos of them out is one thing, but literally kissing on the street.
On the street.
What? Literally, they're just taking pictures of her kissing guys.
They're freaks. They're nasty little freak bitches.
And they're getting paid.
Yes, because TMZ, he's a lawyer.
Okay. Oh my god, it's all over my phone. Ugh. Anyways, what's your history with this movie? Because you watched it when it came out.
Listen. I looked back at my calendar to try to determine when it could have been, right? So, it obviously had to be after the 10th of November, right?
Yes.
So, I can't
It's not on your calendar. You didn't pencil it in.
watch...
Lindsay's new movie comes out today.
No, it had to be because Friendsgiving was that 25th. It either had to be the 19th or the 12th. Like literally that weekend, that Saturday I saw it, or the week after I saw it.
Did you watch it with friends?
Yeah, I went
And
out.
were they giving?
They were giving.
Okay.
We were saying everything was gay. We were giving gay. We're giving gay. But no, I saw it. It was cute. We were living. We were having a rah riot. And then the other day, I watched because Trixie and Katya do. They're contractually obligated to talk about every
I like
Netflix
to
thing.
watch.
Yes.
Which I will go home and watch their video of that.
It's so funny, and I agree with everything they say because that's what I thought the first time I saw the movie.
Okay, so because you said, do you think this is a good movie?
I like it.
Okay, so you didn't answer my question. I said, do you think it's a good movie?
I think it's
Okay.
this movie.
Because here's the thing. You watched it with friends, and, like, it was like when you and me watch Cats. And I'm not... This is a better movie than Cats. But, like, it's that idea of, like... It's like you're having so much fun because it's so ridiculous.
Yes. You, on the other hand, hate this.
I didn't hate it. I wish you hadn't told me anything about it, and then I would have gone in totally blind.
Okay, totally Oko. Got it.
Yes.
I don't know. I think there are movies that you can watch by yourself, Carol.
I think I would have had a better time watching this if I was with friends.
Yeah,
we
and
were, like,
if it were
laughing at it. and
if we
stuff.
had put this on last night at Frankie's house instead of Carol 2015, you would have lived because of how fun we would have how much fun we would have all had, and that's on you. Someone wanted to watch Carol
Because Frankie and I every year watch Carol. Not necessarily together, we just both watch it every year, as a lot of gays do.
Not me.
And Val needed to see that movie because for some reason she hadn't seen Carol. And I found that out halfway through when we were saying spoilers, and she seemed surprised, and we said, oopsie daisy.
I'm
Didn't
sorry.
know that you hadn't seen this. I assume everyone has. Anyways, I watched this movie last night.
After watching Carol 2015.
After watching Carol 2015, that's true. And when you watch something like Carol and you watch this, it's definitely different.
There are differences.
So this movie starts out with our main character, LiLo herself, Lindsay Lohan. She's playing Sierra Belmont, who is a hotel heiress. And she has a boyfriend named Tad, and I thought he was just going to be her assistant.
No, she's rich, and he's also rich.
I thought this was like Life Size 2, where it's like a queer-coded assistant, or just an openly queer assistant.
No, this is just... Is he? Is he a queer? Are you queer?
I think Tad's bi. Or pan.
I think Tad just wants publicity.
True.
Publicity.
So Sierra's dad, obviously he's like the Mr. Hilton of the Hiltons.
Yes, this is really just like a Paris Hilton, like, Memoirs of
London
a Geisha.
Tipton.
Yeah, like
Memoirs
just
of a Geisha.
Memoirs of an Heiress. He runs a hotel,
He runs
which is a ski
chain,
resort.
And it's a chain.
It's a chain. Mary cut the chains.
And Jake, which is Cord Overstreet's character, runs a small
ski resort.
time, a little mom and pop
A
ski
hut.
resort shop. Barely nothing. We could bulldoze it, and
Some-
no one would miss it.
It's just some logs stacked on top of each other with a fireplace and maybe a kitchen.
And he's like, "Oh, like we need investors.
We're poor. We're a little poor.
Well, he's saying,
Well, because he goes skiing. We open up with this whole montage being like, Lizzie's rich. She only drinks caviar and little glasses of champagne. She doesn't eat bacon. It's not her thing. Lindsay.
Oh, I thought you said Lizzie.
Maybe I did, little Lizzie. She doesn't make her bed. She doesn't know what a cat is. I'm making that up. And then Cord Overstreet goes to the dad, and they ski, and then he goes, we need money because we're small. We're a small business.
I'm a little baby. I don't have any money.
Oh, I'm a small business.
And he's saying it would benefit their chain because, like, people will learn to ski there and then go to his place.
Yeah, when they become rich.
And he says, I think the fuck not.
And he leaves.
And so when he's leaving, Jake bumps into Sierra and he spills coffee on her, and she says, my Valignagi? Is that what she said?
My Belignagi!
Yes. And here's where the first plot hole comes in. How does he not remember her from this scene?
Because I was watching that, I was paying attention. Because I watched it again this morning, but only the first 45 minutes. So you're going to have to help me along when we get there. Which means I need you to be enthusiastic about those last 45.
Okay.
So, because she's getting ready, because she's a diva, she has big ass Versace glasses.
Oh, yeah.
So she looks like an alien. She has that big ass brim hat, and her hair is like down here. So she looks like...
She should have been wearing a wig. She should have been in a costume.
Like a black, like, bob.
Yeah, she should have been dressed as a Chicago character.
Yeah, so that's why, because I was like, wait, they literally met. And later on in the movie, he goes, I think I've met her before. Bitch!
So we see dinner with Sierra, Tad, and Dad.
That's a rhyme.
Yes. And, the dad is like, wait, you're dating this guy? Like, he
doesn't know what's happening.
He's very confused.
But also, he doesn't know what an influencer is, which is what Tad does. Like, Lindsay is rich because of daddy money. Tad is rich because he posts selfies online and people like him.
So North Star Lodge.
What?
North Star Lodge.
North Star
It's
Large.
because we watched Carol 2015,
Waterloo.
and that guy's name is Harge, which rhymes with large.
Which also rhymes with Starge.
So North Star Lodge is
I was
what
ready.
is what Jake runs. And oh my fucking god, he has a child?
This place looks like Santa's fucking village. This whole ass area is just Santa's fucking village.
How old is Court Overstreet, and could he have a child that age?
He looks like he's 24. Well, I mean,
Unless the backstory, he's 33. Unless the backstory is that he had this kid young.
I don't know, Miss Girl. We can't even say anything because we know
she was Latina, and I was like,
well,
what? And I said, oh, the mom's dead. I said, we're not going to see this Latina mom.
Yeah,
we
we
see
do,
the
we do.
grandma. We see a photo of the Latina mom.
And we have Latina
Flashback.
grandma. We have abuela. Abuela. Oh, congrats to Argentina. Congrats on winning. Congrats to the Argentinians
Don't
out
cry
there.
for me,
Because you're a winner, baby.
Argentina.
Oh, I love it when the little girl goes, because they do the thing that they do in every Christmas movie. We're going to need a miracle this Christmas. And the little girl goes, Christmas is the time. Christmas is the time for miracles.
Also, her name is Avi.
I thought it was Abby the first time I saw it. I'm not going to lie.
Put on subtitles, it's Avi.
Yeah, like Avi Lavigne.
What is, what?
Ave Maria.
Yeah, what? I don't understand.
It's a weird fucking name. I literally, the first time I saw it, I thought it was Abby.
The snow globe that they're holding is giant. Did you
Is
see
that all you're writing?
Giant. I wrote that snow globe is giant. That
Okay.
giant ass snow globe.
Because we get these weird parallels of when Jake, that's his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jake opens up the drawer and we see a little angel. A little tree topper angel. And we're like, what the fuck is that? And then he's like, my dead wife is dead. And we're like, oh, that's from his dead wife. And then Lindsay holds a snow globe and she goes, my dead mom is dead.
Giant ass snow
Giant.
globe.
It's literally, okay, but it also reminds me, I had a snow globe. Don't tell my mom this. We had a snow globe. My mom loved it.
And you broke it.
And I shattered it to fucking oblivion.
Does she know that you did that?
She found it eventually.
Does she know that you broke it? Because I'll scream past this wall and she'll hear.
They can hear us.
So Sierra's dad is leaving. He says he'll be back by Christmas Eve. He'll be back Christmas Eve. So we have Sierra and Tad off to take their photo on a mountain.
Because Tad, for some reason, is like, we're going to have... This is the thing. This is This is why I can't date an influencer. I can't do the photos. I can't do the publicity. I can't do the...
I have to, maintain a layer of mystique.
Yeah.
A little mystery, wee snob.
This is not even your skin color. You turn blue when no one's looking. Mystique.
Mystique?
Mystique. Oh, yeah, look. No, I hate it. I've told you this before about, performance relationships. Where it's like, you're out with dinner, right? You're out to dinner with your significant other. Takes a Snapchat. This person is my everything. I can't believe I'm having dinner with
Those
the best person in the
photos where
world.
it's like they're walking and it's the hand.
It's just the hand.
We should take one of those for a bit.
Have you seen the...
What? I think I have. The dead.
The dead?
It's sad, right? Something sad?
No.
What are you going to say?
There's one that the gays like to use a lot of the
Is it a
time.
dick?
It's a dick.
Okay.
Someone's just pulling a dick.
Okay. So this is where the Jingle Bell Rock...
And the nerve of him going, "You're pitchy." I would have broken it off right there. If I'm in a relationship and you tell me, "I need you to stop because you're bad," I'll kill you and then I'll kill myself and then I'll kill the car.
Tad proposes on top of the mountain, and the ring is just too big. Her fingers
just
slipping
too
and sliding,
big.
and she falls off that goddamn mountain.
She
because
died.
Of it. And she fell.
She fucking
was
died.
falling for
Also,
hours.
1 year. They've been together for 1 year and he's proposing and she's like, "Oh." No. I have a 5-year rule.
Meanwhile, we have the wishing tree, because of course there's a wishing tree in this film.
There has to be.
And a man who looks just like Santa.
And who could it be? As he goes.
I mean, it's just like an old guy.
With crazy teeth.
It's just an old white guy who, like...
Did you not notice
his
his
hair
teeth?
resembles Santa. No.
They are...
Is Santa known for his teeth?
No, I don't know. But his teeth, he looks like a nutcracker. Like, he is like,
Interesting.
have a holly jolly Christmas. White as hell, straight as hell, looking like veneers. Also, have you had chestnuts? Because he's selling chestnuts roasted on an open fire.
No.
Is that good? White people, y'all have had this probably. White people who listen, have y'all had this? I don't know ethnic people that have chestnuts. I don't know what a chestnut is.
I don't know what they are. I was going to say, you can chest these nuts.
Put them on my chest.
So while she's falling down the mountain, Jake... then we have the scene of the wishing tree of her with the grandma being like...
And then
putting it on the tree in
and
the
then
wind.
it magically flies away, and then the wind picks up, and then it knocks Lindsay off that cliff, kills her, and then it throws... It looks like Jake fell into, like, the fucking, like, center of the world.
So he's out giving a carriage ride.
Yeah, with the couple. There's this couple that, like, shows up
this
twice.
carriage is gonna break at any moment.
And I love the girlfriend that's like, have a sense of adventure. But then literally later on she goes, is that a dead body?
Yeah, so Jake finds her while he's giving that carriage ride, takes her to the hospital. We find out that she has amnesia.
She's amnemic.
And there are no records of her existing.
Because, I don't know if this is true or not.
Sounds fake.
I'm not asking a police officer.
Because she's never been employed.
And she's never been arrested. When the fuck has your employment ever asked for a fingerprint?
I have a fingerprint card.
We do because we worked with children.
Yeah.
Wait, is that true? People, do you know this? Message us, email us at podcasts from Planet Weird.
Last podcast on the list. Email them.
Tweet us.
They'll have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, just do it. It'll be fucking funny.
So then Jake is saying that she can stay at the lodge because she doesn't know who she is.
What the hell is this? And what the hell is this? Okay, I do have problems with this movie, even though I do love it. You wake up with amnesia, right? But you don't know who you are, but you keep your entire personality. So, like, imagine me.
Yes.
I wake up. Who am I?
Also, they don't say amnesia.
Dick.
They just say she can't remember who she is. I wonder if they can't, like, legally say amnesia in this movie or something.
Maybe amnesia isn't real.
Or amnesia is, like, something more specific or something.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Maybe because we have amnesia.
We'll be right back. And then,
What?
so she's gonna go stay at this lodge. But yeah, her personality
is intact because she's still a bitch. And I love it.
Meanwhile, Tad is still out there. His phone is dying, and he finds the ice house with Ralph.
Give me a moment. Give me a second to talk about Mr. Ralph. Because when I saw this movie, okay, you can't tell me that Ralph wasn't gonna fuck Tad. You can't tell me that there was so much sexual tension that you could step on it over a lake.
When I asked for tweets, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Jake who said, like, Tad and Ralph should have ended up together.
They should have.
And I was like, I wonder who that's about. Because I didn't know who those characters were. And then I found out. As I saw Ralph in the ice house, I said, yeah, that makes sense.
Checks. Because you can't tell me the whole time. I was watching it with just my friend Marty.
My dog?
Yes. The whole time we were like, they're fucking. They're boning. He just sucked his dick behind that tree. Because there's that scene later on where he's like, I'll help you, buddy. And it looks like they're fucking. Because he's like, legs above his head, putting the snow feet on. The snowshoes, the rackets. And then he goes, it's okay. I got big feet. And I went, he's slinging.
I didn't know.
Ralph is slinging.
Anyways, Sierra wakes up in the lodge, and I'm like, okay, Netflix promo. When she turns on Netflix, and it goes,
Dum, dum, dum.
dum.
And it actually is, it's showing Netflix. Like, you see the catalog.
Okay.
We get it. Self-promotion.
Yeah. And then Abby meets Sierra, and she's like,
Abby, who just walks
"Look
into a
at
room.
you, strange woman.
What the fuck are you?
Here, you can use my hairdryer." And then she's like, "You don't have a name? Pick out a name from one of my dolls."
It's the start of a video game. Like, choose your. That's multiverses. In multiverses, they go choose your character, and it's just like do 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 do.
So she picks Sarah, which is my name,
Spelled exactly like you, and oddly, coincidentally, close to the word Sierra. Less syllables. If you take out the
amazing. What were the other names? What if she went
Jimmy,
with those?
Marty, Castrami, Buffalo Bill, Waterloo.
We see a dead mom picture.
Dead mom. Dead mom.
And then at breakfast,
This bitch is breaking eggs.
all of a sudden, she's like,
I can cook for
bacon,
myself.
Eating bacon.
After she literally destroys that kitchen.
Meanwhile, the Belmont staff find out that Sierra is missing because they thought like she was just with Tad this whole time.
Well, because she goes, don't bother me. Don't talk to me.
And now
you
they
little
can't
queer
find her.
one. Get away.
Yes. We have Tad, waking up in the ice house. We have a montage of Sierra doing normal things to help her get her memory back.
Normal human things like making a bed.
Physical labor.
Cut to my bed.
Yeah.
Making breakfast. Cut to me not eating breakfast. Getting firewood. Cut to me never chopping a tree. Mm-hmm. Putting up skis. Cut to me never skiing.
And
This is free labor.
we have a flashback of Sierra's mom combing her hair. She's
Because-
like, I do remember that.
Because she's combing Abby.
Abby
Combing little...
Cadaver.
You know what she looks like? She looks like a clone of that other girl from Tooth Fairy.
Madison Pettis?
Yes, she looks like a Madison Pettis clone.
She did give off Madison Pettis vibes. So I said calm down, Cord Overstreet.
When he gets mad at her.
Over the bubbles in the laundry?
You know what's the least believable part? It's not the fact that she threw in the whole bottle of bubbles of the detergent. It's the fact that she didn't finish the load of laundry. That basket was still full.
Like, he's yelling. And it's like, compared to the scene in Just My Luck where, like, they have fun. They go, with the bubbles. And he's just, like, yelling.
He's
at
like,
her.
what the fuck is this? What am I supposed to do?
Doesn't he say, like, just forget it? When she has amnesia?
Her going, I already beat you to that. And runs away.
I think he says, like, oh, just forget it. And
she
it's
gets-
like, sir,
Sir,
she forgot
She
everything.
you don't get it. She forgot it. But then we get that sad part where she goes to the horse.
Yeah,
Nagiri. What's it?
she hates herself, and Jake comes and apologizes.
No.
I don't remember the horse.
The horse is Balthazar.
Oh,
One of
okay.
the three kings. Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
But
We three kings.
that's one of my favorite ones.
The Ellie and AJ cover.
Yeah.
We three kings of... I don't remember the town.
Listen, the only religious Christmas music that I will listen to is Allie and AJ's. Oddly enough. But I think what's funniest about that scene is that she's telling this horse, like, I am a shitty person. I don't know what to do. I suck at everything. I'm going to go get some firewood and maybe I won't fuck it up.
Who hasn't
Court-
been there?
Jake. Cut to Jake. Just, here's the horse. Here's
Here's
Lindsay.
the steeple.
Here's Jake. Literally just 30 degrees to your
Yeah.
right. You'll see Jake. How did he get there when he was clearly managing that bubble fiasco that he had? I don't know what happened.
I don't
All
know,
about it.
But he apologizes to her, invites her to the Christmas
After
market
she eats shit.
with Abby. He's like, you should come with us. And then when they're there, he buys her a snow globe from that weird old man Santa guy.
Who is definitely not Santa Claus.
Yes. Well, because she's just like looking at it, or like, doesn't the Santa guy give it to her?
Yeah,
or
he goes.
something?
He goes, what about this?
He said, now you have to buy it.
You touch it, you buy it.
And yeah,
He's a peddler.
Cord Overstreet's like, okay, I guess I have to buy you this now. And then we have the tree lighting,
Which,
where Abby helps
no, it wasn't her.
the daughter.
No, it wasn't her.
She didn't help?
No, it wasn't her.
Who was it?
It was another little brown girl.
was.
Racist.
Why would they put two in one movie?
You know, it's funny. It's funny because how dare they put two little brown girls in the same movie? It's funny Because when me and my friend Marty were watching it, we were both like, he's gonna pick on that fucking girl. He's gonna pick on Avi, and she's gonna be like, me.
Mm-hmm. He knows
It wasn't
my
her.
name.
It wasn't her. It was some little lookalike.
Well,
A third lookalike for that other girl, whatever her name
stand-in.
was. Whatever it was.
So, what's her name? Sierra says to Jake, like, I don't think I've met anyone like you before.
Because
if
Jake
I
also
had, I'd remember it.
Wow. Because Jake also lets her sing. Because he goes, I can't hear you. Because the whole fucking town starts singing like,
yeah.
Well,
Well,
yeah. And he goes, I can't hear you. And she goes, I can't sing. Like, she remembers being insulted by Tad.
From Pitch Perfect. Has the lungs of a fish or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we have another montage. Family fun.
Wait, which one's this one?
It's just her and the family having fun.
Oh, this is when she's finally not incompetent and like she's able to do shit, huh?
Alejandro says...
Alejandro?
Don't call my name, Alejandro. Says this might be the last Christmas at the North Star.
Oh, because she tells her, she was like, we're not doing so well. We're broke. Jake Sully. The Halo Jake. Jake didn't do the Halo. Avatar.
I saw the movie the year it came out and never again. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying.
Avatar Way of Water, I guess it's good.
Sierra helps Jake gift wrap at some event.
For the homeless, for the children.
Yeah, they're helping people.
But then that lady goes, that Jake, he's always doing so much for this town, but we don't do shit for him.
But we're not going to help
But we don't fucking care.
And then they're under the mistletoe, and they're almost going to kiss him. And then...
Mistletoe.
Then they're like...
What if I... Oh my god. At the end. Sarah.
They're like, what if you're with somebody? And she's like, oh, I guess I might be. And so, like, they decide not to do it. Mm-mm.
It wasn't because she refuses to kiss him.
They were originally supposed to. But
and she goes,
Lindsay
rewrite this.
rewrote it.
She goes, I made a few changes. I made some edits.
It's a scroll. If your partner had amnesia and kissed someone else, would you be mad?
No, we were open.
No, but say you're in this monogamous relationship.
Oh, okay. Say
you're Lindsay.
Say for instance, I'm a monogamous person.
Say yes, let's say that.
And my partner kissed someone, but
they have amnesia, so they don't know
my partner or the
you.
other person.
Your partner has amnesia and kisses Court over streets.
I'd push him out the way and be let me kiss over street.
Are you mad?
No. I would be a little like.
They have amnesia.
I would be a little, but at the end of the day, I'd be like, you don't know what the fuck I am. It's fine.
Would you 50 first dates them and make them fall in love with you all over again?
Hi, I'm Lucy. Yes! I love that movie. Okay,
then we have Sierra.
How dare you bring that up?
We have Sierra saying they should do a fundraiser. Wait, not a fundraiser, a memories party. Don't get it twisted.
Don't fuck it up.
And then he says, what do you know about memories? You can't even remember your name.
Because he's so mad. He's so mad that she's trying to help.
Because he doesn't want her hand out or whatever she's trying to do.
He's like such a...
You can't even remember your name.
Look how big I made these sleeves because I rolled them up.
Okay.
He's such a bitch.
And then Abby wants...
That's like, you can't even give me a hand because you don't have any. Wow.
Abby wants Sierra to stay, and then...
no, but she's like, I have to go. He doesn't want me here.
Don't look at me.
Wait, why does he get... Is it because the angel?
I don't remember why he gets mad. I watched this. I ended at like midnight, and I was tired.
Okay, I think it's because... Cut to... She had taken the angel out of the desk.
It was a Jingle All the Way.
Turbo Man.
She was putting the star on top.
Mm-hmm, trying to fuck him. Trying to fuck his wife, the dead one. But I think that's what happened. Again, I saw this before, but I didn't get to finish it. I think she grabs the angel and she puts it up there, and he walks in and he goes, "What the fuck is going on?" And that's when he gets mad.
She's being replaced. Well, then eventually he comes around and he's like, we'll do the fundraiser and the party. Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Belmont, Sierra's dad, returns at the hotel and he's like, "Where's my daughter?" And everyone's like, "I don't know."
Then he goes, "Oopsies, we lost your daughter." Oops. Also, okay, so here's the thing. No one has Google. No one, you know how you can take a picture of something and ask Google, find this picture. Find the picture that looks like this. Have you ever done that? Like Google image search?
Yeah, reverse image search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just do that? Take a picture of her, put it online, and see if she pops up.
Why would she pop up? Do you
Google
think
image
she pixel
search.
perfect into the computer?
No, like Google image search. Like,
but why would her picture be being taken right now?
They take it of her. All I'm saying is...
Who takes it of her?
The people at the hospital.
They take her picture?
I don't know, but why wouldn't you take a picture of someone and go, "Have you seen this person? Do you know who this person is?"
They do not take your picture at the hospital.
They should. If you're a Jane Doe.
Everyone looks like shit at the hospital.
I don't care. If you're a Jane Doe and you end up in the hospital, they should take a picture of you and put it online and be like, "Have you seen this person?" Or reverse Google image search.
No, because what if there's like a serial killer who put that person in the hospital and finds out what hospital you're in because they posted it online? And they go, "Oh, there she is."
Got her. Listen.
They don't do that.
I never said it was a solid plan.
And then so Mr. Belmont asks Tad where she is, and he's like, "I don't fucking know. I've been in this ice house."
Oh, because they go to the cops, and then that's when Tad and Ralph come in, and Ralph is in handcuffs. And I said, "Daddy in handcuffs, oh no."
And then the night of the party, we have Sierra and Jake dancing. And
in the most boring dress.
Almost kiss. Again, she didn't want to kiss
them. No. I also love...
People show up and break apart their kiss.
Yes, and this is when the town goes, "Jake, you have done everything. Remember when you drove my dead grandma to the funeral home?
Remember when you built my home from scratch? Here's $20.
Remember when I, having COVID, you were my RA. My RA. What's the nurse called?
My RN?
There we go. My RN.
You were my RA at the hospital.
Remember that time that my daughter got pregnant and you drove her to the state where she could get an abortion? I don't know where the state takes place.
And then so people show up. I mean, it's filmed in Utah, but I think it's supposed to be in some mystical land where magic Santa men roam free.
And there are no Mormons. Magical Santa men?
So people are giving donations. The city council proposes that the lodge
become a historical
site so that it'll get more funding more easily. Sure. Mr. Belmont and Tad show up.
And they go,
"Sierra, this beat is
automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky French." Yeah. I always go, hypnotic, funky. Who is that? Is that Missy?
No, it's Sierra, I think.
Why is she just going,
I don't know, but I love it.
She sounds like Miss Fowl.
I love it, though. And then she goes, "That's my name."
Is that my name? I am Sierra Belmont.
So they take her home, and then I said, not the montage of the movie.
The classic, like, we just saw this happen, but let's rewind and do it again.
You just sat through 45 minutes of this. Here's the last 45 minutes in case you fell asleep and just woke up.
Here you go. You're caught up now.
For you.
Here's what I don't understand. Remember? Okay, here's the funny thing. So everyone's like, yeah, the lodge, let's save the lodge. Let's rewind it a bit. They got this as a fucking present. Earlier in the movie, he goes, "Yeah, it was a wedding gift from my deceased wife's dad."
What, the lodge?
The lodge, the business.
Oh.
What a shit present. Imagine if you came over today and in that bag you said, "Here, I gift you Antique Plaza. Take care of it."
I mean, if it's like a thriving business, why wouldn't you want that?
I don't want to take care of it. It's like a baby. Imagine someone going to your house and going,
"Okay, well, you could sell it."
That's fucked up.
But you don't want to take care of it. So
yeah,
what are you going to do? Those are your only two options.
That's fucked up.
Make a choice.
Am I supposed to learn how to... Maybe if I learned how to run a business...
Make the choice right now. Maybe if you knew how to run a business. I forgot about that.
I'm just saying.
Who was she talking to?
Who?
Kim. And that,
I think
that
the other
Kim
sisters. I
Kardashian
think
thing.
the other
Maybe
sisters.
if you knew how to run a fucking business.
I think it might have been Chloe.
Anyways, so then Sierra goes back to the Belmont and she is not acting herself.
She's making the bed. She doesn't want caviar. She's eating bacon.
Yes.
She says, I'm going to dress in comfy clothes today. I don't want the Bellagnac. I want this Versace suit.
Yes, and then at a press conference, she
Ew. Okay, wait.
shouts out North Star. She says, thanks for taking care of me, besties.
She said, if you want hot meals, hot dads, a little angel on the tree, hit up the
little
North
Latina
Star.
girl.
Little Latina girls that walk into your room unannounced and go,
and
hi.
just say, you're my new friend.
Want to name yourself after one of my stuffed animals?
You're my new mom. Tad announces their engagement. She never said yes.
No, she goes,
She says it's true that he did propose to me.
but the ring was too big.
But the ring was too big.
was
But
too
also she
big.
never said yes at any point. in
No,
this
she
film.
never agreed. It was never.
It was never agreed upon.
Is that a verbal contract? If someone goes, "Will you marry me?" If, for instance, if I had said that right now and you
that
said
legally
yes,
binding?
did I just legally bind myself to marrying you?
I don't know. Count Olaf ass bitch. I don't know. You signed it with your left hand. And then
Is that real?
what? Signing it with your left hand?
Yeah. Do you like? What if you're
I have
left-handed?
no idea.
What if you're left-handed?
I just assume that it's true because I saw that movie.
I believe it.
If you sign it with your non-dominant hand, but what if you're ambidextrous? What if you're Ambi and Dexter from Nickelodeon? Remember those? Ambi and Dexter, it was the animation.
No.
It was like a bumper on Nickelodeon. It was the bumper of like them painting.
Oh my god. Okay, the way I went on a couple months ago, I went on a binge trying to find those videos because it used to be like very
They're
ASMR.
very relaxing.
Yeah. And I would
yes.
watch them, and every time I watched them, I'd be like, I'm getting sleepy. I can't watch these. I'm going to go to bed. But Tad looks fucking hideous. I just wanted to bring that up. Tad looks ugly.
Okay. Not Amy. Avi's Christmas wish was for her father to find someone to love. Can anybody
Find me somebody to love.
He wasn't in the Glee cast at that point.
No, that
when
was
they
the season
sang that
before
song.
him.
That was when they were still thriving.
That's when we were all growing up. We're like, this is the most beautiful
They
show
said,
I've
this
ever
is good.
seen.
And then things took a turn.
Yeah. Quinn Bray got emo.
Got emo. I thought you said email.
Email.
No, email. I thought you were saying she got
email?
access to email.
She got mail and
became
emails.
a bully. So
No, remember she had that baby and then she was like, I'm emo now.
I was like, what did I write? I wrote redacted. Alexa. I wrote redacted. Play "Tell Her You Love Her" by Echo Smith because the daughter's like, go tell her you love her. Do you know that song?
Yes.
Tell her you love her. That album slapped.
I was just listening to Cool Kids on my way here and I was like, what the fuck ever happened to Echo Smith?
Yeah, like they've had like newer music and everything, but I think we all forget how much Talking Dreams really slapped. I met them at
I remember.
Arizona Mills
You
Mall.
You've told me before that you met Echo Smith.
And I was older than all of them.
Because you were telling me, I can't believe all these kids are this
I found
talented.
out that that they were all like
15.
a year or two younger than me, or I don't know how old they are, but I was like, what?
Yeah, when they released Cool Kids, they were tiny babies.
Yeah.
They were little kids.
But that album still is really good.
I think I might go on an Echo Smith revival.
A binge.
Well, because I was thinking about Owl City too. I'm like, I love Owl City. Like, unironically, I love Owl City.
Remember when Frankie couldn't think of the Postal Service? So he was like, what's that band? They were like Sad Owl City. And it was the Postal Service. Oh my god. You won't really care about this.
No.
But maybe someone listening will. All-Star Weekend. Do you remember them from like Disney Channel?
Yeah.
On the commercials, and they did the song for that prom movie.
Mm-hmm.
All-Star Weekend, one of the band members is married to Sierra from Echo Smith. Cameron from All-Star Weekend married her. And like, they're a cute couple. I follow them on Instagram.
Wow.
And I thought, that's cute.
I wish that I could be like those cool kids.
Iconic musicians, yeah, exactly. Okay, so then he's going to tell her.
He's riding that. He's riding that
brand new
sleigh.
carriage that just showed up from Amazon.com. And it's gonna break. That came from Wish.com and it's gonna break.
No, that came from not Santa.
Yes, so meanwhile, Alejandra. Beep boop bop, beep boop bop.
She's on the phone.
Is this the magic school bus? Is this the magic school bus? All these calls and then
This is the Muppets at the end when they're like, we're getting so many callers.
so the North Star ends up selling out because of all the publicity that they
Yes,
got
because all the rich people are like,
from her press conference.
this girl.
And then Sierra gives Tad his ring back and breaks up with him.
And then he goes, you're like an awfully lovely gay man. Come with me.
Yeah, to that Belmont employee. And then we see that they're in the limo together.
He goes,
Going somewhere. He says,
have a Merry Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas. And then Jake finally...
He looks so uncomfortable. I'm sorry. He just looks so uncomfortable.
He was kidnapping him on IG Live.
It was a reference to his...
She said, I'm going to put another Easter egg in here.
Remember when I almost kidnapped these kids? Because I thought they were Syrian refugees.
So then Jake catches up with Sierra and they kiss outside
Do they?
the Christmas tree, but not really.
Kiss?
It's not him. It's not her.
Post the clip. Put the clip.
It's not her. It's not her. It was all a lie. They lied. Why didn't she do it? Why didn't she do it? Why? How did that happen? you're
It's the last episode of the year.
Why are you that kid that was always leaning back in their chair in their class? And the teacher would be like, don't do it, you're gonna fall. And they'd be like, no, I'm not. And they eat they fall.
Ow, that hurt.
Why did we have those chairs as kids where it was rounded triangles? Where it was all one rod, but rounded, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, usually chairs have 4 legs, but these were, like, the rounded triangles. And so it made it so easy to trip over in them.
Like they were like this?
They were, like, rounded like this. Like a triangle instrument.
Oh, yes!
And
Like
they would slide.
the yes! I don't know.
You would fall back.
Those were
It's
a
like,
curse.
why wouldn't I fall in these?
It's so easy to rock in them.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. And that's the movie.
You know, that's how Lindsay Lohan fell.
It fell down the mountain. And then there's bloopers at the end showing us that, hey, they had a good time making this movie.
And then we get the iconic song. Let me play it. I have to play it.
Let's make the whole year Christmas.
No.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing.
That's all I'm playing because or else we're going to get copyright strikes.
She'll sue us. It's no rumors, but it is good. I haven't heard it.
It's good. I mean, from what I just heard, it's good. It's a banger.
I haven't heard, but maybe I'll go listen. Okay, here's some IMDb reviews of this movie.
IMDb.
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 Okay, this one is 8 out of 10 stars by Pascal Romkins. Heartwarming Christmas movie.
Ah!
Is the plot very predictable? Yes. Is this movie super cheesy? Yes. Is the movie super silly? Yes. Do we get all the rom-com cliches? Oh, yes. So that makes it the perfect Christmas movie.
Perfect.
It is nice to see Lindsay Lohan back in action, looking happy and healthy. Sorry, I'm thinking of When You Fell. Do not expect any Oscar-worthy performances, but all the actors in the movie are good and well casted. The decors are super Christmassy and get you in the holiday spirit straight away. Yeah. If you're not into the Christmas rom-com genre, you'll hate it. If that genre is right up your alley, get your blanket and hot cocoa, sit back and enjoy.
They went, yeah!
Get up, get out, move on, there's no doubt.
Wow.
Can she get them to re-record that?
Can they re-record that?
Yeah.
Can they have a reunion?
Yeah.
I want that.
I want that too. This is by Larcy90, 5 out of 10 stars. Worst Christmas movie I've seen in years. I loved it. Look, this movie is a bad movie. Just expect that, and not just in a typical Hallmark Lifetime movie way. It's in a way purposefully made to be super over the top and bad and cheesy, while being a bad Christmas movie that takes itself too serious sometimes. But there's definitely nothing new to see her. Lindsay looks fresher than she has in years, and she still has that sparkle, which we haven't seen in years. So happy for her about that. Otherwise, it's very over the top, and it just has you laughing by how ridiculous and cheesy it is. Don't know if that was on purpose or not, but regardless, it was hilarious. Just go into it with zero expectations. It's a good day movie on a Sunday in December. Let's say that.
They watched that yesterday.
It was left November 20th, so a month ago.
Wow.
And
Maybe they watched it the day after I watched it.
maybe this was you. And then I did pull some Letterboxd reviews.
Let's hear the icons.
Just a couple that I thought you would appreciate. This one says, I want to hear Lindsay sing Trouty Mouth. This one says, Tad and Ralph spin-off when? The LiLo Phoenix rises from the ashes. Your mother would have been proud of you. This was awful. I loved every second of it. Don't Worry, Darling in reverse.
Oh my god. I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't either, but I know what happens, so I thought it was funny. And then the last one is ... So no song from Trouty Mouth.
It's so weird that he doesn't sing at all. And when he does, it's like comically like singing. You know what I mean? He goes,
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck song he's saying.
I don't remember.
Whatever.
I don't remember him speaking in this film. Anyways, I do have some tweets. I did tweet out. So obviously I already told you that Jake said that Tad and Ralph should have gotten together.
We're finger banging in the forest.
Yes. And then Jared said, overall, it's a cute movie. Nothing amazingly new, but it did what it set out to do, and it did it well. And Lindsay was an absolute joy in it, and I'm happy with this being her comeback to acting. And he live tweeted the whole thing.
Damn!
Well, by live tweet, I mean there was 4 tweets.
Oh.
Anyways, and then Emily said, I feel like all of the actors seemed like none of them wanted to be there.
No, they all wanted to be there. It's just
Were you on
camp.
set? You know who didn't want to be there? Lindsay, because she
At that
didn't
kiss.
she did not want to be there at the kissing scene.
Everywhere else, yeah, not the kissing scene.
Yeah. Okay, but thank you guys for your tweets. What are our final thoughts?
I think because I watched this with someone else, I think that's the way you should watch rom-coms. It's like you should watch it with someone else. Which is why I think I'm afraid of watching movies by myself, is because I'll hate them. But I don't even talk at the movie theater, so actually that doesn't make any sense. I don't know, like I wasn't expecting this to be like amazing. You know, this is not The Holiday.
You know what I'm just realizing, because I was like, what movie did I watch recently where my friend and I were just like making fun of it, and like that was so fun about it, even though the movie I didn't really like, and it was Halloween Ends.
Oh, with Michelle.
This was my Halloween Ends.
Yeah, like
or this
so
was
fake.
your Halloween Ends, from my point of view.
Yeah. This is if Halloween Ends to you is me to falling for Christmas. Yeah, that's the analogy. No, because I think it's great. I think it's stupid. I think it's really campy. Like, it's really campy. It's made for queer people. This movie's made for gay people.
Or just people with bad taste. And sometimes
They meet.
Sometimes that Venn diagram is a circle. It's just a circle.
But But no, yeah, I think I like it. I'm gonna literally say like 3.5 stars. Like, it's stupid, it's kind of bad, but like I think it's fun.
Okay. I thought it was very, again, like, I had your input saying like you liked it, so I think I went in thinking I was gonna like it more, and that was incorrect. It was very like Hallmarky, and I know this because my mom has Hallmark on like 24/7.
And Trotty Mouth has done Hallmark movies, I think.
I believe it. But, so for me, I was like, oh, my mom would probably like this. Or my grandma would probably like this. And apparently grandma watched it this weekend.
And she liked it.
She said it was a little slow at first. She had to stop. She came back another day and she finished it. And said, I liked it by the end. But
Okay.
a little slow in the beginning for grandma. I almost had her call in. Should we call her? It's 9:00.
She's asleep.
And I think my mom said she started it, but I don't know if she's finished it yet.
I think you, your mom, and your grandma all need to get together and watch this together.
Perhaps.
3 generations of McCoy women.
McCoy women.
Sorry, I don't know your mom's maiden name.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to
And
say
you
it out
shouldn't
loud.
because that's my security.
That's my security.
Password. My security question. You don't need that. I'll give it 2.5. I'll bump it up for the return of LiLo, but not Stitch. Mm-hmm. It gets a half star for LiLo. It gets the 2.5. If it was not her, if this was just a movie, it would.
If it was just some,
two stars.
if it was just another woman,
If it was Lea Michele, it's -4.
prison, honey, prison to anyone who was involved. The little girl, her too, Guantanamo.
Yeah. But it was like a harmless Christmas movie. I don't anticipate watching it again unless I watched it with like you and Frankie or something, or you and Michelle.
That's like again, that's the way you watch these.
And I shouldn't have watched it just by myself at 10 p.m., but that's what needed to get done for the show. Mm-hmm. That's what we do to bring this content to you people.
We stay up late at night.
Mm-hmm. I had to wake up at like 6:30.
Listen,
I went to bed at midnight for this.
I woke up this morning and I said, I need to watch this movie. But first I'm going to watch My Hero Academia and Bleach. My 2 little animes that I watch on Mondays.
Okay, and with that, let's give a shout out for the last time of 2022.
Forever.
To the one, the only.
Iris is our podcast artist. I was trying to think of a Christmas song that I could sing this over, but I can't. Iris is our podcast artist. She does all the lovely work that you see here on the podcast, except on Halloweens, because we usually get Mara to do those.
Because we're always staying new and on trend with the Halloween ones.
Because you know why?
Because Halloween's our favorite holiday. Christmas, not so much.
I'm going to say this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The year should end at Halloween. The world should stop, take a break for 2 months, let the world... Like the pandemic, no one driving, no one going and meeting people. Just 2 months of the world healing. I think in 5 years' time, we could save the planet.
What if Christmas was in like March?
Like for Australians?
Yeah, like, because they have a warm Christmas all the time.
Yeah, they have Santa. They have sexy Santa. We got fat jolly
nipples
motherfucker,
out.
and they got dick out Santa.
We have Coca-Cola Santa.
Yeah, they have ripped ab surfing Santa.
Literally, I was like, what's the history of Christmas? Like, why is it like that? And I just realized, like, it's God and Jesus and stuff. I literally was like, what's the lore? Like, Halloween, and I'm thinking of, like, Halloween with the jack-o'-lanterns and how it was turnips originally and, like, all this lore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the lore behind
what
Christmas?
The fuck is
That's
up with
literally
Halloween?
the Bible.
You said, what the fuck is up with Christmas? What
Who
happened?
started that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the Bible.
The Bible.
Okay.
The Bible.
And I get that now. Anyways, Iris?
Iris, yeah, you can follow her and all of her little endeavors and the stuff that she does. You know why? Because in this world, we don't support AI.
And we don't support J.K. Rowling.
No. Who openly said...
Merry Turfmas. Don't take that out of context. You're going to say that I think Coolsville sucks.
Cut to the clip. But yeah, go support... is it okay for me to just openly be like, go support a trans artist?
Yes.
Yeah, go support it.
Because she's out in trans on her Twitter.com.
True facts. Yeah, go support a trans artist who's not a robot, And it's
that
not.
we know.
Well,
no.
maybe she's a cyborg. I could tell you some stories. I saw some lasers coming out of her eyes one time. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, go support her at Creamsicle Panda, both on Twitter and Instagram, and at patreon.com/Creamsicle Panda. Go do that. Go do support artists. You know what? You know what's a great... you know how much art I'm giving people this holiday season? A lot. Crickets.
Okay. You can also follow us on
Remember when I fell?
on a bunch of stuff. Yeah. At Planet Weird Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. What? That's right.
We're back, baby.
We're back. I'm trying to stay updated on there. Big news for everyone who has been following my journey on the getting my Tumblr account back journey. For weeks, I kept getting the Tumblr support email being like, hey, we haven't looked at your thing yet, but just remember, we're going to look at it soon. We're going to look at it soon. We're going to look at it soon. And they finally looked at it and they said, okay, we emailed the email that it's attached to. If they don't respond in 5 days, you can get your account back.
Wait, rewind. What happened again? You got hacked?
It's because it's to my old Yahoo email.
That you don't know.
And I don't know the password to Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
And if I try to reset a password, it'll go to that Yahoo email. And I don't know the password to the Yahoo email. And I called Yahoo once and they couldn't help me. So
Tumblr's dead ass, like, if they don't reply in 5 days,
Tumblr
it's
does
yours.
a thing where, yes, if they don't respond in 5 days, then we'll forward you the link to reset the password.
At your new email.
And you can do it. I think it's still at my old email, but I can reset the password.
But you don't have that email.
But I don't think I can connect a new email to it. To my current Tumblr.
Like what they would forward you the password reset to the email
they
that
forwarded
you've been
me a link, and then I still log in with that old email, but I can create a new password. And they give me a code, an authentication code. Point is, for the first time since I think 2017, 2018,
You have
I am
been
able to log in to my
Twitter.com,
Tumblr,
to Tumblr.com.
Tumblr.com.
Yay!
Look at that.
Wow. How do you feel about the layout and
Haven't
how
been
weird
on
it
here
is?
in years. I don't know. Piglet.
Is that
But-
from the Christopher Robinson movie?
Yeah, well, I wanted to go back and to be like, okay, like, of the people I follow, like, who is still doing stuff and stuff. I don't know, because I followed...
Me?
Well, because I followed, like, a lot of bands and, like, fans of certain bands, like, in the pop-punk, Warped Tour, emo kind of scene.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to see if anyone was, like, still doing that type of shit. Or a lot of, like, old school, like, movies stuff or, like, 90s, 2000s stuff. See, like this gif of Frankie Arrow from My Chemical Romance. This cat.
I love old Tumblr threads that are like...
Yeah. But, so if anyone does want to follow me on Tumblr, my @ is,
Are we going to release our Tumblr @ right now? I'll do mine.
Is yours not already on? Is yours? Don't you already? Haven't you said yours? Mine is jeans and a t-shirt.
Go follow Jeans and a T-shirt at
And it's
Tumblr.com.
all like worded out, like jeans and a letters TEE shirt.
Mine is Juan23.
Original.
My name - the number 2 - the number 3.
Wow.
What's your title?
How many posts do you have?
I don't know. I'm on the app.
Oh, okay. I just looked on here. Mine says 14,941.
Okay.
My title is Sarah Saturday because my favorite day is Saturday and my name is Sarah, but also because that's a reference to a song by the Bouncing Souls called Sarah Saturday.
Mine is Art School Fight Club.
Okay.
Look, Digimon.
Okay. I don't know how active I'll be on there, but it's just been a journey to get it back. And I want to thank you to Tumblr support.
To Tumblr.com.
Tumblr support for tweeting at me and reaching out to me saying, hey, we might be able to help you.
We got you, fam.
And they did.
And that's how we know that they're good. Because if you were to go to Twitter.com and be like, hey, Twitter, I need help. They'd be like, sorry, bitch.
They would say, eat my ass.
Elon Musk told us to tell you to eat your ass.
But yes, so go follow us. And if you don't want to follow our personals, at Planet Weird Pod on Tumblr. Probably be reblogging some GIFs of movies we're talking about and things such of that nature. Also, if you want to support us with some monies, you can do that by signing up for our Patreon. Hey, 2023, maybe you want to be like, hey, I want to sign up for some Patreons. You could get our whole back catalog for 2022.
Wow.
Binge all that and get upcoming stuff for 2023. Because we do 2 bonus episodes each month on a Disney Channel show each month. We're going chronological order. So January, we're talking about the Jersey. So that's fun because that was a big show for me as a kid, and Juan knows nothing about it.
No,
So
but you told me the premise, and I think it's cool.
It'll be interesting. So if you want to support us, patrons $5 and up get a shout out as well as other things. You can go check out the tiers, links in the description. But thank you to Grace Worspan, Shelby Deacon, Emily Palmer, Jared Van Leeuwen, Enrique Buenrostro, Vo, Jose Contreras Jr., Lindsay Britt, Natalie Hernandez, Aisa Youssef, Fiona Hart, and Ivy.
Give a griff. What? Give a gift this Christmas.
Okay. So
The gift.
thank you in advance. Oh, you're still going.
No,
Go ahead.
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
In advance, if you do sign up, thank you so much, and we'll see you over there.
And maybe I'll fuck around and do something on this fucking Patreon for once. Maybe I'll do something fun for the patrons. Maybe I'll do a thing. Ugh. Maybe I'll participate.
No one has said anything.
No, but I feel like I need to do something.
I thought you were gonna post your notes. You usually post
I deleted the app.
the Patreon app.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll re-download it.
Yeah.
If you want to support us and you're poor and you have no money, you can always write us a review wherever you're listening, especially on Spotify. We have listeners over there, but no reviews yet. And what's up with that? Leave us a review. Come on.
Listen, sometimes I feel like there's only 10 of you that listen to this thing. I need...
And maybe there is.
Oh, wow.
And here's one of the 10 people that wrote a review.
It's bad. Is it bad about me again?
No, this is a review from AlleyCat062893. Definitely not a bot. Written in October. 5 stars. Funny, smart, and entertaining. Randomly came across this podcast about 3 days ago, randomly on Instagram. The concept sounded good, and now I'm very hooked, lol. The 2 hosts have both vibrant and hilarious personalities. 2 people you'd get along with if you're in the ages of 18 to 27. Literally how
That's
old
how old we are. Anything above that, don't try.
28-year-olds hate us. They have that 90s kid entertaining nostalgia with smart and witty pop culture references. Chef's kiss. Thank you, AlleyCat.
Can you
062893.
The Autobots looking for the glasses.
Thank you. Ladies man, whatever.
Ladies man 22567. Jungle Gym.
Yes. Yeah, so leave a review if you have never done that before. It does help us.
It makes me feel seen.
It makes us feel warm inside. And don't you want to give us that gift?
Wow. Give a gift.
Yes.
Of kindness.
Yes. Also merch, links in the description. Still got stuff. So go check it out. Next month. So next week, the week of like that weekend, New Year's Eve weekend.
Is New Year's next weekend? Sorry, I'm on Tumblr.
Yeah, it'll be because Christmas is Sunday, so the New Year's Day would be the following Sunday. So New Year's Eve is on next Saturday, right? So the day before New Year's Eve, usually you would be like, oh, we'd have an episode or a bonus episode. We're taking that week off for the holidays,
bitches.
but we'll be back the following Friday. I think it's like January 6th. We will not be at the Capitol. We will be uploading a bonus episode
from the home of that we live in.
Not the Capitol. Yeah, so on the 6th, we will start our bonus episode on the Jersey. And then on the 13th and the 27th is going to be our movie episodes. And I'll tell you what the theme is right now. It's Annuary.
You bitches thought we weren't going to do it, but no one suggested anything wintry.
No, I said we could do Getting There and Miracle, which are 2 winter sports movies.
Starring Anne Hathaway?
No.
Oh.
But I came up with that pun.
And
I
you
said,
loved it.
It's good. What if we did that? And then I was like, haven't we done all our movies? Wrong. Because we have not talked about The Princess Diaries 2, obviously.
Or Ella Enchanted.
Yes, we have.
No.
Literally talked about it. No, but we haven't talked about the hit film Hoodwinked, which is not available streaming anywhere or for purchase, but it's on YouTube. Thank you to Sebastian Kimbrough11, who uploaded this 1 month ago, the full movie
In clips?
of Hoodwinked. No, it's just on
Holy
here.
shit. This is like the Digimon movie, how the Digimon movie is just on YouTube. You can literally just fucking watch the whole movie.
Yeah, and I clicked on it and it's just on here.
This movie's so hideous. I love
You
it.
can just watch the movie on there. So
Doesn't it also star Anna Kendrick?
I don't think that's right.
Probably not.
But yeah, we'll be doing those movies. I don't know which order we'll do them in, but if you watch either The Princess Diaries 2 or Hoodwinked in the coming weeks,
Let's do Hoodwinked first.
let us know and tweet us your thoughts so we can hear them. Because Anne Hathaway, we could have done Les Mis
We could have done.
and Devil Wears Prada, but we didn't want to hate ourselves.
What? Why would I?
Les Mis? Devil Wears Prada?
I love The Devil Wears Prada. You're so fucking mean.
You don't feel like Meryl Streep is reading you?
Yeah. I want it.
And I go,
I want it. You don't think I want that editor-in-chief of Vogue, that bitch, what's her name?
Anna Wintour?
Anna Wintour. You don't think I want her to look at me and go, The way I would collapse.
So yes, Annuary is how we're going to kick off 2023. Hope everyone has a good holiday season.
Remember, you can always
whether you
never not be with your family.
Yeah, whether you celebrate things or not, hopefully you're just having a good time. Hopefully you get some time off to relax.
You're not obliged to spend time with your family.
But you are obliged to listen to this podcast. So thank you for doing your
Your due diligence.
due diligence, your civic duty, and listening this week. We will see you in 2023.
Wow!
Remember, go listen to our Queer Friends Pod finale. Because that's truly the final thing we're recording for 2023. We're about to record it.
Right now.
All right, goodbye.
Good, it's the right time, it's the right time, it's the right time.
Just singing the same lyrics.
Yeah.
You